Welcome one and all to the channel. Got the Blood Moon here yet again with another GTA video. This will actually be the last GTA video before the release of the summer 2022 DLC in GTA Online. What's going on, everyone? Today we're actually going to be discussing stuff that people haven't actually talked about or haven't touched that much details into about what was actually shown in the trailer for the Criminal Enterprises DLC. But without further ado, let's get started. With only a few hours to go until the DLC, I thought, when I'm recording this, I thought it'd be good to actually talk about a few different things that no one's really talking about. And our first thing actually happens right at the beginning of the GTA Online DLC trailer. Okay, so first of all, you can see that it shows Los Santos, chopper, a new type of chopper that looks like it's going to be our new CEO chopper, if I had to guess, taking a wild guess and all. Rolls into the city. Also, for anyone wondering if the Mile High Club will be completed, it doesn't appear to be. Also, the one guy, like, on the ground, the hat they're wearing is a beanie hat, and to the best of my knowledge, there are no actual beanie hats that our characters can wear in the game. Whether that's just something Rockstar put in or not, I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see when the DLC comes out. Okay, so the next thing that is actually of an interesting element is actually what goes on at the nightclub in the next scene. And it's more what characters say.
It's insane! It's like I'm back in 1981. Oil tycoons are back in style. Which is good for business, right?
Okay, so first of all, let's break it up into the three different parts of dialogue and all.
It's insane! It's like I'm back in 1981.
Okay, so in that scene where where the one guy says it's insane, I feel like I'm back in 1981. That is actually referring to the fact that the early 1980s is the last time that the gas prices really became extremely high. So it's been like about 40 years now. Yeah, it's been 41 years now since the last time something like this happened, where prices for gas and all were extremely high. Let's move on to the next piece of dialogue.
Oil tycoons are back in style. Which is good for business, right?
Okay, so in that second amount of dialogue from that one scene of the trailer, there is, with the one that actually says oil rigs are back in business, that is actually Tony Prince, who actually runs the nightclubs in GTA 4 and GTA 5 Online's timeline. The one that third thing, that character that says, which is good for business, right? That is actually, if I had to guess, that's going to be our character Johan. But we will have to wait and see till the DLC gets released to see if I was right on any of this, or if I was completely far off. But that is my theory on that matter. The next thing we end up needing to discuss is about what is going on at the CEO office with the two characters, NPCs, players, or whatever's in the trailer. They're sitting at our desk. We are obviously sitting at the main chair at the front of the table because we are the CEO of our company, office building, and all. So let's actually take a look at that now. Okay, so there is a chopper that flies over to our CEO office. That might be the new chopper. The other thing that it looks like is that these these two NPCs or characters that are sitting at the either side of our desks, those actually look like they might be IAA agents, even though they're not wearing like any badges or anything. So we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so now I find this a very interesting situation to be dealing with the fact and discussing about is the fact that this one place looks like it is going to be either a new business property that we'll get to own, much like we had with the auto shops, or we're going to actually get to just have a car dealership that we can shop at. Either way, I'm intrigued by it. If you're wondering where this is actually in Vinewood Hills, and it's actually right across the street from Record A Studios. Right now, currently, and even after the DLC comes out, if you go into story mode, you will actually be able to see that it's actually closed off right now. There's like tarps over everything. It has a different interior design to it and all. Hopefully we'll be able to actually go inside. This would be a really cool, or if not, maybe a new website, and all. Maybe this is like the new test floor that Rockstar was hinting at. We'll just have to wait and see. Also, as that one vehicle is actually pulling up to the nightclub, that actually both of these vehicles look like they might be new ones, especially the one in the front. It's one of two vehicles. It's either a new off-roader or a arena war vehicle. If it's a new vehicle, it might actually be a new off-roader for the arena war, which means even arena war might be getting some extra vehicles, which I wouldn't actually mind having. I actually would look forward to that. That would actually be pretty dope in my opinion. But moving on to the next thing. Okay, so this could very well easily be one of two things. This could either actually be a new type of race that's going to take place on El Rubio's Cayo Perico Island. I don't know what... I think that's more of Cayo Perico Island. But we'll have to wait and see. The next thing is actually discussing about something that's very concerning to me and a lot of other people. This will actually go more in detail about what this could actually be. So, there's actually a reason why I'm a bit afraid of this.
Very simple. This is only the beginning.
Okay, so number one reason why I'm actually concerned is because this is actually the AI Clifford from the Doomsday Heist. But I love this type of mouse. It looks really like it's from like Ghost in the Shell. I love that anime series, and all, and I hope we can actually have that type of mask. Maybe some new hairstyles from like Ghost in the Shell. But this is like a juggernaut, and the face looks kind of bad. But another one of Clifford's AI clones. The interesting thing is the one that's talking is actually Agent ULP, and what's I find interesting is Agent ULP says this is only the beginning. So that means that my guess is this is only part one of a bigger story. My theory is it's going to be similar to like what we got when the Diamond Casino and Resort DLC came out, where we helped Miss Agatha Baker, and in the end, the Duggans end up buying out the casino and all. And then Mr. Chang's sister actually is going to make the Duggans wish they had never even heard of the casino. But it's also interesting that we are actually going to be going up against the Duggans yet again. So that's going to be very intriguing and interesting. But again, it's kind of freaky that like Clifford lives, although those who those of any gamers out there that have been actually playing all the DLCs properly end up actually knowing that time and time again they've been hinting at Clifford still being alive, be it at the end of Chapter 3 of the Doomsday Heist, where Lester says that, the Clifford's probably going to just get turned into some sort of, like, um, assistant for, like, helping stuff. I don't know. I forget what it was. Then, the Diamond Casino and Resort DLC came out, or Diamond Casino Heist DLC came out, and we ended up actually having to get some laser drills. Well, we have to get them from someone very interesting, which are more of Clifford's AI clones, and all. So that's very interesting that they do that. If I had to guess on that one that they first show that has that I love that mask. That is just an incredible mask that they put in. If I had to guess, that's Clifford. Because Clifford needed a actual body to move around and everything. And in the Doomsday Heist, we actually only had where it was Avon Hertz that was actually causing him to go around and all. So Clifford had a way to actually get around and all. But when the Tuner's Life DLC came out, there's discussion about like a world conquering AI system, and when you go on to one of the missions, the DJK and San ends up actually assigning us for, there's actually a juggernaut of Clifford in one of the facility rooms. I think it's when you have to infiltrate the IA facility and all. So this could be very interesting, and perhaps the IAA is not even to be trusted. Maybe we're working for an enemy yet again, just like we did in the Doomsday Heist. But we'll have to wait and see when the DLC comes out. That is all my theories. Oh, one more thing. If anyone's wondering how much money you might need for the DLC, I would say if there's like 20, maybe 25 vehicles, let's just assume that that's the case, I would say it would be safe to actually have about 60, maybe $75 million in GTA, but that's, of course, across everything that's going to get released on day one and over the weeks and months to come for the next DLC. But 60 to 75 million and all, things are going to become easier to actually make that amount of money. So, when no one's really going to have really that hard of a time actually making money in GTA. But thank you all so much for watching, and we will actually see you on the next one. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and don't forget to give that thumbs up a high five. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and as always for me, carry on gaming.